So we've got a surd in this question, and in fact it's going to be a rationalising the denominator question, and it's the harder one, the harder version. So I'm going to do a little diagram. So we've got a rectangle, 18 area in centimetres squared. The width is √7 plus 1 centimetres, and we've got to find how high this rectangle is. Well, I know that if I multiply those two together, x times by √7 plus 1, I should get 18. So if I divide both sides by √7 plus 1, I'm going to get an equation for x. That's the height. But they don't want me to write the answer like that. They want me to write it as a rationalised expression, surd. So I'm going to have to rationalise this expression. And the way to do that is to multiply it by its conjugate. Now the conjugate is, if I had √7 minus 1, it becomes √7 plus 1. If it's √7 plus 1, I get √7 minus 1. That's the conjugate. You just change the sign on the second term. And you put it top and bottom of the fraction, because that's just simply multiplying the question by 1, isn't it? And if you multiply by 1, you're not actually changing the question. Now look at the way I'm multiplying this denominator. √7 times by √7 is just 7, and 1 times by minus 1 is minus 1. If you do FOIL on the denominators, you'll see why I don't need to do all 4 terms. I can just do the first and the last for that rather than FOIL. So what I've got is this, 18 √7 minus 18 divided by 6. And of course 6 goes into 18, so I can really write that as 3 √7 minus 3. And I think that's the answer. So this x number here is 3 √7 minus 3. If I multiply that with the width, I'm going to get 18. Okay, rationalisation for some reason always catches lots of people out. I wouldn't say you're guaranteed one of those questions, but it's highly likely. So it's well worth putting some time into rationalising, particularly the harder types. Okay, and if we look at the mark scheme, see if we got that one right. And we have, lovely. M marks and A marks.